Alright, hey guys, it's the Marbos TCG, and in this video I'm going to be doing test hands for Beetroopers. So yeah, I'm just going to do different test hands, see what type of combos I'd be able to play, and then try to go over like theoreticals if I were going at first or second, and how I would play that hand. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this hand here, it's an interesting one. Okay, so let's see. So the main thing I'm gonna have to go for here is Sting the Poison. You're gonna pretty much want to get out your Beetrooper, your Link to Beetrooper, and the main way of going about this for me is using Sting the Poison, and then using his effect, searching out Arbalest the Rapid Fire. So Arbalest. Okay, well, let me just show you guys. So I'll special summon Pin. So I special summon him, and then you can activate his effect, do the extra 200, and then go for the Link 2 here. And what's cool about the Link 2 is that he does let you normal summon again. So when you use him to normal summon again, you can normal summon your Arbalest. You can also go for Scout Buggy. It depends on like what way you want to go about it. If you want to go for like the rank 3 play, that's also there. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for Arbalest. Get out one of these guys, doesn't exactly matter which one, and then from here you can go for the Link 4, because your Link 4 is going to be your main monster, the big boy that you're going to try to get out here. And okay, now when you have the Link 2 in the grave, by banishing 3 you're able to summon him back, and you're going to need that because that's how you continue the plays with the Invincible Atlas. So once you summon him back, you can use Invincible Atlas, drop it, and then go special summon a Beetrooper from your deck. So there are some options here. So typically, I just wanted to show you guys. So with these plays that I go for, I typically go for like Sting Lancer here, because with Sting Lancer you're able to get Beetrooper Flying Sting. But since I already have Flying Sting, I mean, you can, I would still go, I'm still going to go for it just so I can show you guys. But even then, I mean, okay, so let's see. So, okay, just so you guys know, go Beetrooper Sting Lancer, because when you go Sting Lancer, you could get Flying Sting, and Flying Sting is like protection from monster effect while you control a Beetrooper. And then if you have that while having Invincible Atlas, you're pretty protected. Just because Invincible Atlas is already difficult to get rid of since it can't be destroyed by card effects or be targeted. So it's already going to be a problem for your opponents if you have these two set up, especially with Imperm. But yeah, here I guess you could go for like a Scout Buggy. If I'm gonna try just going for a Scout Buggy, activate Scout Buggy's effect, and then you get your additional Scout Buggy. Obviously get it from the deck, so you keep the ones in your hand. And now Cicada King is such a good card to have here, just because it is a way to negate monster effects, and you also get like a free special summon when it changes position. So if you go here for Cicada King, okay, the tricky thing about this is that when you're gonna change his position, you have to realize that his attack is pretty low, his defense is a lot higher. So you kind of want to like see in advance like which way you're gonna go about it. It's kind of tricky because like if you put him in defense, you play this if you put him in defense, that's obviously going to be the better one and early on, because in their turn they're just going to have to they're going to have to find a way to go over its 2500 defense. But if you put it in attack, it has really low attack. It does force them to go into their battle phase to attack them right away, and that does stop them from doing much during their attack phase. So that could be a good way to go about it, but just for this, I'm just going to go attack. And then just know, after he uses effect to negate something, that he does change his position. And of course, remember that it targets. And then I could set, Beetrooper Flying Sting and Infinite Imperm. And then I got a Scout Buggy here for more plays, since I do run a second Cicada King. But the thing is, obviously, I did use up the 2 Scout Buggies, so you're not going to be able to do much. But, depending on what happens after, this is a pretty good field to have. I mean, you do have a lot of protection here. I just set the Imperm just for the look of it. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good defense here and pretty good for Beetroopers. So yeah, I'm gonna try another test hand and let's see. Okay, guys, so let's see. This is the next hand that we got here. This hand is not good. This is definitely not the type of hand you're going to want to get here. There isn't much options for you to do. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a hand you wouldn't want to really end up with. I'm just thinking through of like potential plays, but even then there aren't that many that you're able to do here. The main thing I can think of is just going, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to summon the Scale Bomber here, activate multiplication of ants, drop it, just get the 2, get your 2 ants here, and then once you do that, you're able to special summon him, so make sure you do that. And then special summon, your Insector. Get rid of those 2 guys. Use the effect. You are going to have to drop something. So sadly, there goes the Imperm. And then attach, typically you're going to want to go for Resident Insect or Gokipo. Just because you're going to want to go +1. After you like link summon or do something with the monster. In this case, you're going to be doing Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Drop Cocoon of Ultra Evolution in there. And then the tricky thing here is, okay, it is gonna allow me to special summon a pretty big insect from my deck. And depending on how you want to go about doing this, I can go here for Scary Moth, where it's just Winda. Each player can only special summon a monster once per turn. Or you're gonna want to go here for the Metaforce Insect Queen. And those are the main 2 options you're going to want to go here. If there's another insect monster on the field, your opponent cannot target insect monsters you control with card effects, and they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So yeah, like if you want to have some sort of protection, go for that. I'm still thinking about what I should do here, because I'm thinking if I go with Resident Insect, I am going to be able to get a +1 out of this. So I think, yeah, okay, I think I'm not going to go for like plays after this. So let's just go for Scary Moth. Let's just see. Do that. Activate Resonance Insect. And then go for Sting Lancer here, because Sting Lancer is a sort of DD Crow, where you can target 1 insect in your graveyard and 1 in your opponent's graveyard, or 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. Shuffle those back, and then boom. You can like deny them a play in the grave, and they only get to special summon once per turn. It's not that protected, so just be aware about that. And then you can still activate, Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. So just target an insect, shuffle it back. So you typically want to, depends on whether or not you want to get back your resonance in there. But as you can see, like there wasn't crazy amount of plays that we could do there. You can't do much with this, especially because we didn't get any Beetroopers in our starting hand, if I'm correct. And oh no, we got that. We got 1. Yeah, we got Scale Bomber. But yeah, we weren't able to do like crazy plays. But even then, like Scary Moth, it's still scary. And unless they have like a way to go about it, getting rid of it right away, like a spell or trap or spell to get rid of it, it's gonna be problematic just to go against it right away. So yeah, I mean, this was the play you could do with like a hand that bad. And then you still have, you can deny them something in their grave next turn. And you can still do, recycle something back with Formation the next turn. And then you can see what you draw. But yeah, guys, let's do one more and see how it goes. Okay, so this hand is interesting because it's kind of a combination of the 2 other ones. Just because, I have the Sting the Poison, and then I could go for, like, Abalest here, or Arbalest, I think is his name. Or, and I have Multiplication of Ants and Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. So, honestly, this is, like, a pretty interesting hand to have here. And there's multiple ways for you to go about it. I'm not sure what route I should go about at the moment. Okay, guys, I think I decided that I'm going to try to, like, mix the 2 and see how I can go about it. Let me just see. Okay, so I'm going to go with Sting the Poison here. Summon him. So, like I did previously, get Sting the Poison. And then you're going to want to search out Arbalest the Rapid Fire. he's gonna be your main guy here. But now, since last time I had a way of special summoning another battle wasp, I'm gonna have to go with multiplication of ants here to just get rid of that. Summon my 2 ants. And then once I have my 2 ants here, I can go for my armor horn. Get rid of those. Get my armor horn out here. And then I can go for armor horn's effect. Summon rapid fire. Get rapid fire out here. Get sting the poison. And then once I go for this here, I mean, it is pretty tricky. Since I'm not able to summon him without having an extra insect in my grave, I am gonna have to see like, okay, so the only like real potential play, so I could go for the Link 4 here, which I mean it is not like a bad way to go about it. It does kind of just stop your plays from there. There's not much you can do after that. But I'm thinking here, just to make it interesting, I'm gonna go for Insector, Bigofelina. And then when she's summoned, let's see, I think I'm gonna just, should I drop here? Probably just the Metaphor's Insect Queen. And then do that, and then get my, Resonance Insect. He's pretty much gonna be the main target you're gonna want to go for when doing this. I do have this extra one that I'm able to use later. So yeah, let's use Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Let's get rid of him. And then, we can get, since we had the Insect Queen in our hand, we're kind of stuck with these, the Scary Moth. And the thing is, obviously with Scary Moth, you're not gonna be able to do much. You're pretty much just stuck with the Scary Moth. It is good. It is a good way to. Okay, let me get Resonance Insect, get Sting Lancer. It is good to have out, but it's a similar board as before. I think if you play around with this, you could find like better ways to go about this. I am limited to 1 more special summon, so because of this, I can only special summon once per turn, and the rule applies once I summon him. So I have the option of summoning the Worm Warrior, or for going for Beetrooper Armor Horn. So let me just see how many insects I have in my grave. Just because you do need to banish 3 to summon Armor Horn, and the Cocoon of Ultra Evolution requires 1 to summon what's it called? What am I trying to say? That you need to banish 1 in order to draw a card. Yeah, sorry guys, I was just like thinking about that. But yeah, so it's kind of like limited on what I can do here. I can just summon. I can go for. Okay, I'm thinking if I go for Armor Horn here, banish these 3. I can go for Resonance Insect, because he does give you a +1. But it's basically a Foolish Burial once you use his effect. So I could just dip these 3. Special summon him. That's gonna be your last special summon. Resonance Insect. Get myself a monster here. So okay. So this is why this hand was actually pretty interesting. You're obviously gonna have to send 1 from the deck to grave. You're not adding it to your hand. But when he's Gokipole sent it from the anywhere to the grave, I think it's just anywhere. Yeah, whenever it's sent to the grave, you get to search out level 3 or lower. So you can just go about okay, send Gokipole, use his effect. Then with his effect, you can like get a Resonance Insect, set yourself up for next turn, or the Worm Warrior. Since it's not limited to once per turn when using his effect. And what's it called? Resonance Insect. Yeah, I mean it is it depends on what way you're gonna try to go about this. I think Resonant Insect is probably the better way to go. Just because with Resonance Insect you're able to normal summon it, or you're able to summon it and then would special summon him and then go for the Link to Armor Horn next turn if they get rid of the Scary Moth. But yeah, just that's the thing. Oh yeah, I'm using Ultra Evolution. Just gonna recycle something. So probably get my Arbalest back here. Draw a card. See, Just set up for next turn. So here, it's not. That's the thing where you'd have to like manage Scary Mouth, and I wouldn't have wanted to go for Scary Mouth here, just because Scary Mouth, you know, if you're not careful on how you use it, it just like locks you out, as you saw. I wanted to go for Insect Queen, but I did have her in my hand, and I ended up ditching her. So I think you know, it would have been what's it called? Yeah, it wouldn't have been like it just sucks that we got him in our hand and we weren't able to summon him or summon her out instead of the Scary Mouth, just because it would have been a lot more useful here, just because we could have gone for a Link 4 play here, get out our big monster, and they both have like protection from it, and then you got Sting Lancer in your hand, and you still have like future plays that you're able to make. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed like the test hands and combos. If you want to see more, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know like what plays you would have done, or you know, just let me know something in the comments down below. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.